As migrants flood our country at alarming rates, our next guest is demanding accountability from the Biden administration to solve the border crisis. Florida's Attorney General Ashley Moody joins us now with an exclusive announcement. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for choosing Fox and Friends. I know our viewers are curious. What's the big announcement?
Well, of course, as you know, Ansley, as attorneys general, we are charged with working with law enforcement throughout our states, ensuring that our folks feel safe and secure within their states. And we have been claiming for a year now, since Secretary Mayorkas has been in office, that some of the things that he was doing to upend the legal immigration system, basically opening our borders, allowing free reign of the drug cartels, human smuggling, the human trafficking cartels, we've been sounding the alarms. And we're seeing the numbers, 213% increase in sexual offenders detained at the border. We know that more get through and are now roaming our streets. 6 times over enough fentanyl that could kill every man and woman and child in America. The pills laced with fentanyl that are flooding our streets, it's outstanding. It's unconscionable. It's dangerous. Even DEA has said this is a national security crisis, and the Mexican cartels are just flooding our nation with these pills. And at the same time, Secretary Mayorkas brags that he has upended our immigration system. He has completely refused to follow the law, even refusing to do what Democrats and Republicans alike have done historically, and that is detain and deport those committing crimes here in the United States. And instead, he now releases dangerous criminals back into our communities. We have been pleading with them to follow the law. We have been suing and demanding that they follow the law. Enough is enough. At this point, it is absolutely clear that Secretary Mayorkas is working not only in violation of the law, but against the security of the United States. And I, along with many of my colleagues, are now demanding his resignation.
Okay, I have the letter right here. It's dated today's date, so I assume you're sending it to him today. 14 total attorneys generals are on board with this. We'll put up the states in case folks watching at home are curious if their state is one of these. I know that we've seen 134% increase in fentanyl seizures, cocaine seizures up 68%, meth up 7%. And you write in the letter, you say Customs and Border Patrol seized enough fentanyl to kill every man, woman, and child in our country 6 times over, an increase of over 30% since before you took office. I guess you haven't sent him the letter yet, so you haven't heard back, but what are the chances of you being successful with this?
Well, if you look at just his recent border trip, where he met with his own folks in Border Patrol that were charged and took an oath to protect our country and protect our borders, it was clear he had no sense of the morale on the ground. When they said, look, you're having us abandon our oaths and not do our jobs. Mm-hmm. And they said, look, just let us do what we took an oath to do. They even questioned why he was playing dress up and pretending like he was enforcing the law, wearing a Border Patrol jacket. I mean, they're questioning him because his answer to them was, look, I get morale is down. You know what we need to do? We need to bring in more processors. We're going to bring in more processors to help process all these people coming in so that we can release them in the interior and you can go back to the border. And that's going to help you. Well, look, in Florida, we've already had someone killed by a man, a 24-year-old man, posing as a child that Biden secretly flew to Florida. So getting more processors is not going to protect our country. We need a new secretary. Mayorkas needs to resign.
I know, Ann, y'all have had the secret flights in the dead of night. 70% of all illegals went to Florida in the first few months of the Biden administration. Ashley, thank you so much for being with us and making that announcement today.
Thanks, Ansley.
You're welcome.